Tech's weekly tech podcast where we talk about the tech news of the week, from smart home theater to smart home to AI and robots and everything in between. Every episode, we give you our favorite tech picks of the week, tech steals of the week, and if you want to get your question read on air, you can send it into TechFeverPodcast@gmail.com. I'm your host, Mike Doherty, and aside me, as always, Kevin Coello. You just ignore me now?
It's so simple to give me a little countdown right beforehand. You know, like, hey, before we go live, be like, hey, we're about to go live. Going live in 3, 2, intro roll. You don't have to say the intro roll part. The intro just would roll then. Just trying to teach you to be more professional, you know what I mean?
I was going to do it, but the fact that you asked me to do it, I purposely didn't do it. And that's what led to the giggles at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, it's funny because I always ask you to do it, and I guess you always think it's funny to be like, got him again.
I did it last week.
No, you didn't.
Me and Tom will give you a countdown every time. Look, we're not live. You know what I mean? What's the matter? I can't wait to hear the giggles over the intro.
Also, you still haven't figured that out, huh? I'll walk you through it. The kids will know.
It out. Now I'm not fixing it because you want me to fix it.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. Do a little walkthrough on how to do the Stream Deck, how to add that feature in there. The kids will love it. You can clip it out and put it on its own thing.
But the fact that you don't like that the audio's live when the intro's going, to me,
just makes us look unprofessional.
No,
right?
That's the charm of the show. Is it not?
Okay.
Is it not?
Yeah, I guess.
This is on some fancy sellout kind of funny channel. You know what I mean? All professional with your studio.
Hey, man. You got a product you want us to sling? We'll sling it. You know what I mean? Logitech, what are you doing? Oh, actually, they are sponsoring us right now. I love Logitech. The MX series, the Master series mice, best mice I've ever owned. This is my third one right now.
Now, you know what's interesting?
3.
You know what's interesting? I was talking to Tombo about how last week you flip-flop because you're a flip-flopper on the Elgato situation, about how you're like, oh, fuck Elgato, and then all of a sudden you got a sponsorship, and all of a sudden you're big on Elgato now.
We didn't get a sponsorship.
Oh, not a sponsorship, but they sent you some shit.
They just gave us hella stuff to try out.
Okay, that's
Turns out, quality products. Can't complain about them anymore. But like, that's the truth. I use the lights. I mean, frankly, the Stream Deck is the number one. Like, if you're gonna buy anything, we said this: buy the Stream Deck, because that makes. Look at you using your Stream Deck right now.
I am. I'm putting it to use. No, but it's just interesting to me because it's like I don't know whether to call you a sellout or a flip flopper, because both are true. Because you flip flop on both. And look at you pimping Logitech products now. I love Logitech. I just thought it was interesting. That's all. Just thought I'd bring that to the attention of the people. What's going on?
I hit disconnect.
I hate him. I hate him so much. This fuck. You know what I mean? Just trying to do a show here.
I've always loved Logitech. What do you mean?
No, I know, but now
I've told you my story with Logitech. When I was a wee lad, I bought a PSP case.
Here we go. Jesus fucking Christ with this story.
So you've heard it before?
Yes.
Oh, so I don't know why the fuck you sound so confused, acting like it's my first time pimping out Logitech.
1,000 times.
Excellent. You know what else you've heard 1,000 times?
Yeah, that fucking speaker in the back that you still haven't opened.
Well, I don't have a need for it right now.
You don't have a hankering for a bathroom one?
I have one in the bathroom.
Oh my God, Kevin.
What?
Nothing. It's true. We should play a game. Is there any room in the house that doesn't have a Google speaker?
Well, the attic is there's nothing in the attic. It's just an empty space. So when I redo the attic, yeah, we'll put a Google speaker. That's actually what the big one is for. That's going to go on my future desk up there.
You were telling me about how you did the intercom feature, and it just sounds like my worst nightmare.
You're talking about broadcast.
Broadcast, yeah, whatever. They call it drop.
Well, the intercom feature is different. That would be Duo, where you can call another one. But it doesn't work that smoothly. Duo rings all of them. And if that person is there, she can answer. Like Paula would be able to answer in the kitchen if I'm in the garage.
One's better because you could just blast your voice throughout the house.
Yeah, broadcast and outside. Just to be clear, the cameras also have speakers on there. So the two outdoor ones we have, the one in the backyard, the one in the front, they both also blast out my message.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
What is that feature for? You know? I mean,
I mean,
guess it's got a
sometimes the
reason.
dog's taking a shit in the backyard, and I've been yelling for 2 minutes for her to bring a bag, but she can't hear me because she's going to the bathroom or something. And
Just broadcast your voice to the
yeah,
neighborhood.
suddenly Google Home. Or like one time I was calling her, but her phone was set to silent, so she couldn't answer. And it was one of those things where she had sent me to the store to buy like, I don't know, granulated sugar, but all they had is normal sugar. So I had to call her to be like, hey, is normal sugar okay? She wasn't answering. So I just did that, and she
Fucking
she
scared the
heard
shit
me.
out of her. Terrifying. What is the difference, though, you know? Granulated and regular. Because regular sugar is granulated. Like, it's grainy.
There is no difference. Turns out regular sugar is granulated.
Look at that. We're solving problems here on Tech Fever today. This is going to be a fucking good show. It's fucking late night, and we're both
Tired. We've had long days.
real tired.
Mine longer than yours, though.
Fuck you. Why do you always got to get the one up on me?
I just knew because I know that it like offends you.
Every time.
You know, you're
my,
just like because you could have just been like, all right, but I knew that you were gonna be like, no, I suffered more. I don't care. You know what I did today? Ran around, did a little bit of errands. I had to watch 3 movies. And play video games.
Up. What are you talking about? You had a darn
That's
day.
what I'm saying. Like obviously my day was I don't know what you did, but just by default, I think you worked harder.
My trials and tribulations mean nothing to you.
That's true.
Kevin, you've been playing with any new tech this week? Because I've been on a super lull, and let me tell you what. Or actually, I'll let you finish. What have you been playing? Or what have you not been playing? What have
No,
you been
I
playing
don't
with?
think I've been playing with any new tech.
No 9 new Google speakers that you got on a discount? Home
No,
Depot?
I mean I got them all at this point. Remember we were talking about last week
I
with
know,
that great mailer question.
But here's the issue with you.
One feature that I've been missing a lot recently with the Pixel 4a is the 3. I don't know if the 4 did this, but the 3 you could squeeze the sides, and
I do remember that.
it would pop out the Google Assistant, and I remember thinking, what a dumb fucking feature. But I got used to using it. So I find myself squeezing this phone for no reason and just being like, oh, that's right. It doesn't do that.
It's one of those things where it's like all these features, it's like you think are dumb or like other people, you're like, oh, you don't need them. But like once you have them and you get used to them, I feel like it all just pans out. It works out. You get used to them.
There seems to be some motion that I can do, but I can't figure it out. Like every once in a while, I'll do it by accident where it's like you pull down or something and it brings up the assistant. But I don't know what it is.
You know, if it shakes
and it's not as simple as squeezing.
But
you know, I have the headphones in. If you shake it, squeeze and shake, right?
No. If you shake it, it brings up your favorite contacts or your most recent. No, why you gotta do it like that? Why are you making the noise?
My teeth just shatter, jitter, bounce.
Yeah, your teeth bounced.
Nothing's happening.
No, I was bullshitting you, but you really played into it, so it made it way less funny. Stop!
I think it made it really funny. There's some way. There used to be a function where you could shake it and the light would turn on. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I have like a flashlight.
Yeah, the flashlight.
No, I'm saying, but like you know how you have to like shake the batteries, which I've never had to do in a flashlight personally. To be honest,
I don't think you have to do that. Are you talking about the flashlights that have the little shaker in it, or you're like?
No, like every movie trope and every video game trope is your flashlight's going.
You're talking about where you hit
it.
One of these, right? Oh wait, hold on. I don't have to pretend.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, this is a good demonstration, everybody, for audio listeners. Now, did you twist it or did you actually hit it to turn it on?
No, it's actually got a button on the back. I just timed it well.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every movie trope has it, and I've never seen it. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going off the rails today. But that's the issue with you, with the going back to that with the Google speakers, because I know if they went on sale and they were like $50 for 2, you'd be like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna get 2 more Google speakers.
No, at this point, I've gotten them for free so many times, I'm never gonna pay for them again.
Somebody clip this. I'll clip this even. I'm gonna save this.
I'm talking about specifically the Google Minis.
Okay,
Okay.
the Google Maxes. What if they were like, oh, you get two of them for $50?
Oh, I'll get me a Google Max. Buy one, get one free. But that's the thing. Like, one, that's actually a really good speaker, right?
It's pretty decent. I wouldn't call it good
Well,
by any stretch of the
okay.
imagination.
Well, I mean, but it's good for what it is. It's better than any of the other speakers in that like family, right?
Sure, but Google's not a fucking audio company.
But they make audio devices, so why not have the best speaker that they sell?
It's
Have you heard it? It sounds really bassy in a good way.
I don't know. I've just heard a lot of like I don't know. I'm become.
Have you noticed
one
how
of the
high your
highest-
angle is on your camera?
Yeah, here's the issue. My monitors are mounted up, so when I had it low last week, it was too low, and then when I put it up, it's too high. It's a real issue. What are you gonna call out the production things in the middle of the show? You know what I mean?
I just don't understand why you don't run it from your desk.
I did last week, and I was like down here, and I got like this shot, and it wasn't good.
No, you're not understanding. From your set. Run it from your set using the Stream Deck on an extended USB cord.
I need an extended USB cord and
a wireless mouse.
Tombo usually runs it. That's also number 2.
Tombo
ripped his
got
anus.
stabbed or something.
He ripped his anus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
Ugh, I really hope that you're joking.
No,
but
I
I
mean,
don't think you are.
It's not his like anus. It's his taint. You know what I mean?
You mean the small space between his balls and his asshole?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is still listening. You know
I'm
what I mean? Like
surprised.
they left a while ago.
I'm surprised this show is getting bigger. I'm surprised people are enjoying it.
I don't. Oh, man.
I haven't.
And then people are like, "Why don't you promote this show?" Because here we are talking about Tumbo's taint.
I love the name.
Tumbo's tiny torn taint.
Tombo's taint. Next T-shirt.
It was alliterations.
Yeah, I love it. I love that name.
Okay.
No, I haven't been playing with any. Honestly, my life has been like running around like the last couple weeks, so I haven't been playing with any new tech. But I will be September 18th. Very excited. I'm sold.
One day before my mom's birthday.
I am. Happy birthday! You know, get her something special. Get her a tablet.
Not yet. Not yet. You know what I mean? Still got some time. When's your mom's birthday? But you don't know.
I do. March 14th.
I don't like the hand motion you did as you said it. And March 14th very much sounds like a made up day. That's Pi Day. You're telling me your mom was born on 3/14, huh?
Yeah, I am.
You're such a liar.
What fucking math nerd thinks that when I say March 14th? You know what I mean?
I mean, what else of importance happened then?
My mom was born.
Okay, well, that's important to you. Pi Day is celebrated worldwide by everyone at 3:00.
Not true. Why at 3:00? I
'Cause
don't
it's-
understand math shit, man.
It's
Nobody celebrates this holiday.
3.1415, so it's 15.
I just remember as the
3:00.
holiday when I went to school, people brought pie. And,
You
know,
fat fuck.
I really fucked with that idea.
No, yeah, it's good.
I didn't understand why it was only one day a year. But yeah, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, which they should just call it the Fold 2, drop the Z, is coming out officially. They did a little announcement.
But I'm sorry, are we
on
into
everything.
news?
Oh yeah, let's talk some that, Kevin. No, the reason because I'm gonna get this.
No,
phone.
it's yeah.
That's why I was trying to transition it. But yeah, you're right. Let's talk
For
some tech.
$2,000, is it $2,000?
$2,000. Here's the thing though, and this is why it really sold me because my car just broke down, so I didn't have the money to be able to get it right away, and I was like, "Fuck, I really wanted to have it to talk on Tech Fever."
Right.
Well, now, one, they're doing Verizon for their plans. Before it was just AT&T, so now I can actually use it as a pay monthly thing.
Oh, you go with Verizon?
Totally totally willing to do that. But two, with the trade in on my phone, I saved $800 and a pre-order. It's a $1,200 phone. That's just
Not bad.
That's just as much as the S20 Ultra.
What kind of phone did you have beforehand?
The iPhone XS Max.
There's a lot of letters in there.
Yeah, no, they got real. Steve Jobs, after
Yeah,
him
well,
really
when
went
he
downhill.
died, they left his. They were just like, "All right, do whatever you can."
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, pre-orders are live now,
1,200?
so you can pre-order it now. $1,200 if you do. I'm doing mine through Best Buy, and with my phone and the pre-order, that knocks off $800. And I think you have to do the stupid payment thing, but still, I'll do the stupid payment thing and do $1,200.
Well, after 1 month, you can call and pay it in full.
Yeah, if you want.
Right.
But
If you want.
I'm all in on this. And they went in deeper. I don't know if you watched any of the people who've gotten their hands on it now with like the actual units.
No, I actually wasn't able to.
So pretty, dude.
Yeah?
They fixed the hinge where I feel like we talk about this fucking phone on every goddamn podcast.
Well, I mean,
I just love
first
it.
of all, you're allowed. I mean, think about how many times I talked about a phone that didn't exist with the 4A for so long.
Yeah. No, I mean
You're excited about this. This is good. This is great. I can't wait to touch it, put it in my hands.
The hinge, when you compare it to the last one was basically like open and closed. Like as soon as you started closing it, like automatically like magnetically closed. On this one, it like you can stop at any angle, like with the hinge. And no, the reason that's good is for durability. Like
also for like watching a movie, right?
Yeah.
You can put it like at a slight angle and be like, "Here we go."
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Multitasking is like huge. Like the way that they actually made it like super easy. You can like pair like two different apps, like presets, where you can press like YouTube and messaging, and it will pop up, and you'll have your messages in YouTube or whatever it is.
Can you watch Netflix on the front one?
Yeah.
While it's
the front one is an actual like smartphone. No, I think when it's open, the front display turns off. So if that's what you're asking, no. But
yeah,
it's an actual like full-fledged smartphone on the front, which is legit.
It's so pretty.
And I like the wide, like it has the wideness that I liked on the Sony phone so much, like the aspect ratio.
Sure.
So dude, I can't wait. I am so excited for this goddamn phone.
So September 18th.
September 18th coming out. You can get it on Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, all available. Before it was only AT&T, so that's awesome. You can, if you have one of those carriers, you would be able to actually do their program, like the upgrade program with it. Pre-orders live now, and there's one more thing I was going to talk. Apparently, the camera's downgraded, which I don't really give a fuck.
Who cares? Who cares? No one's taking pictures anymore. You know what I mean?
Still looks pretty. I'm sure I'll.
What do you
able to
got
get some
that you want to remember? Nothing.
Damn, why'd that hurt so bad?
I don't know, man. It's just the truth.
I know. Stay tuned. I'm going to be using a lot of portrait mode photos on my Instagram when I get this phone. I'm super excited for it. I hope you all.
Oh, that's really good. Maybe your photos will be better.
Yeah, it's like the theme. I mean, it's the theme of my Instagram right now. Really.
I don't think I follow you on Instagram, so I don't.
You do, you son of a bitch. You don't follow me on Twitter. I hate you so much.
What's your handle? Pivot for the kids.
What handle for what? There's a lot of handles.
What are we talking about? We were just talking about Instagram.
Well, I also brought it to. I didn't know what you were talking about. Cheeks Jr., you're gonna unfollow me. Fuck you.
Oh, you're right. I do follow you. It's just the last photo you posted is August 1st, and I believe your brother took it.
I'm not good at Instagram.
A lot of things, you know?
That too. Who the fuck cares what I'm eating? You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Why do I need to have pictures of my dog every day?
And before that, December 10th. Huh.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Okay.
But like, what am I? I'm gonna be that guy who posts their dog every day. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you want to keep people up to what you're doing, you know, some people. I mean, you know, people like you.
I guess. I don't know.
Like knowing what's up.
Maybe one day.
Well, like, what's the point of having the bars at the bottom with your name on it and your handles if you're not utilizing that?
Check that out.
Follow
me on Twitter @Cheeks Jr. A lot more active.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But what's you know what I mean?
Good point.
What's the point?
You make a good point. So
I have to try to be more active socially.
I know Instagram. It's the opposite for you. You're fucking dead on Twitter.
No, I go up like I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and start tweeting.
The best parts are the responses
like the president.
And the interactions. Yeah.
At
4 a.m. from Kevin Coello on Twitter.
Fucking Ignacio Rojas for the third time being like, pitch me the show. And it's like, look, it's not for you. It's not for you. You shouldn't watch it.
Please don't listen. Love it. Tweet sent 2 a.m. Fucking awesome. I love it.
It's scary because sometimes I do the thing where I'm like, I'm falling asleep and I'm sending out tweets, and it's like, what the fuck did I say?
No,
The
that's all right.
ambient tweets,
You
they
just
get scary. Oh, cheeks,
that's what I hear.
my neck hurts so bad.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Couldn't be
I
there to
just,
rub it out. You know
it
what I
was,
mean?
it was a 4 foot window. Like I didn't think that the drop was gonna hurt me as much as it did.
Yeah, Kevin broke into a house. It's okay. Everything's fine.
I broke out of a house. Well, I broke into a lot. It doesn't matter. I didn't do anything, all right? I'm not admitting to anything legally.
Allegedly.
Everything's fine.
Allegedly. Too bad, man. I'd be there to rub it out for you. You know what I mean?
You say that.
I would. I wouldn't think twice about it.
It's one of those things where I hurt up here, and somehow that's hurting a muscle around my chest here.
You messed up my transition. Speaking of not thinking about it, LG teases a reveal of its dual screen wing phone on September 14th. Have you seen this fucking thing?
I haven't, but I'm Googling it now. I've heard it's unlike any other phone.
I'd pull it up. I'm going through the news right now. I'll pull it up in a minute.
Here it is.
Months after leaks, it appears we'll finally meet the LG Wing on September 14th. While Samsung is on the record, or on the second generation of its Galaxy Fold series, and Microsoft is lining up the Surface Duo, LG has so far opted to release 2 screen phones that work by adding a second display using a case. As shown in the teaser trailer above, released tonight, it's a device that will extend the display with a screen rotating into view. Basically, it goes 90 degrees like a T.
This is dumb.
It's so dumb. Hold on, I'm trying to get it up for everybody. I mean,
this is the kind of thing where I wouldn't be surprised if like it could rotate both ways somehow, so exposing both sides of the additional screen, and one of the screens was a keyboard. You know, where it's like, you don't need this.
It does it dumb, though. Like, first of all, I still see that's more useful than this. Like, having the keyboard slide out. But look at it. Like, why would you have a T? Why would you have the top screen? What would you use
did you
for?
see the big functionality that I've heard them pimping out is like, oh, look, you could have Google Maps open and then use the side screen to control the music. So you have your navigation going while you're driving, and then, your co-pilot can sit there and press buttons.
It's really upsetting. Where it's like all these fucking companies are trying cool shit. Like even Motorola, where it's like it's not flipping the way I want, Or like even the Microsoft phone, which I still think is dumb, but I find that more useful than this thing.
I actually think I could mess with the Duo, especially because one of its features is insanely thin.
I've heard great fucking things.
I mean, that's the word around, that the Duo is incredible. They're saying that it's thicker. No, it's thinner than the USB Type-C cable.
Yeah. No,
that each individual screen is thinner than that. Because of how big it is, they can put all the components and really flatten them out.
It's as thin as the bump on the Samsung Ultra, the 20 Ultra. Marquise Brownlee put that up. Where it's as thin as like the actual camera bump. It's impressive. I don't know. I still like
Marquez.
Again, Marquez. That's what it is. What did I say? Marquise?
MKBHD. I've always liked the way he does that with the initials there. It's just brilliant.
Good branding. So fucking something to be excited about, I guess. You know what I mean? They LG phones. I don't know who uses them. Let me know. Comment down below. Tweet at me.
Dude, the C Fold 2 looks so pretty. Now the big problem, it seems like, with the Duo is the oh wow. I think that the issue is that the software is not great. The OS,
dude, I would not trust an LG phone.
Wait, the Duo isn't an LG phone, is it? I mean, is that?
You said the C Fold, right?
No. Did I? I meant to say the Duo, Microsoft Duo.
Oh yeah.
The software is not great on it.
Sounds like a Microsoft phone.
Yeah. God, look at how thin this is. I'm looking at the image that you were talking about. I can send it to you so you can open it up if you want to.
Yeah. I'm pulling it up right now. You know what I mean?
I already sent it to you, bro. You got the link right there.
Thank you, sir. I guess I gotta do that over here, eh? My bad. So- Dude, running the show and being on it, very difficult. So there's the first one right there.
It's so flat, dude. That's insane.
Dude, it's insane.
The first image also compared like with it open, like it's pretty. If it worked, wait, there's a
Dude,
weird echo.
people
Can you
love
hear
it.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not getting any
Okay.
echo on my side.
Okay, never mind. That's in my head. Um, well, they love the form factor. It sounds like, but I don't know. Have you heard anything about the software? Because right now they can't like they can't do comparison or videos of it while it's on.
No.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything about the software. I just know iJustine really likes it, and I know
but again, like
Marquez.
that's just with it off, right? Like they're not allowed to turn it on
No, I thought
in
they
any
were.
of the videos yet, huh?
Not in the videos, but I thought they were able to actually turn it on and get hands on with it.
Oh,
Like
were
they're
they?
using it, yeah. Like he's been
God,
using it. I just
I'm
don't
not
think
gonna
they're
lie
able
to
show
you.
it.
This is an actual phone, right? It's not just a tablet.
Yeah, it's an actual phone. It has a SIM card slot.
Because
Everything.
it is beautiful. Not that like I could ever see myself using this as an actual phone.
It's
Snapdragon
but even then, it's
855.
like I don't know. I
Ooh,
would take the
oh,
full two.
dude, the battery 3,500 milliamps for that much screen. That's scary. I
Yeah,
don't think that's gonna last too long.
no,
Jesus, that's the most they could get.
dude. One. I mean, look at how thin it is. Like how big of a battery can you fit in there?
I figured that like they'd be able to fit one small battery in each. Well, maybe they did. Maybe they fit a 1,500 amp, like which would be like this big,
Yeah,
like the right flatness, but like about that size.
yeah,
Um, that's interesting.
yeah. Not. I mean, that's not great. I mean, because even
No,
they
3,500 milliamps is not a number that I think is going to last very long. I would maybe think that you get like most of a day, but like over time that's going to degrade and you're not going to get enough to actually go through a full day of fucking around on it.
I mean, one charge overnight, when you leave it plugged in, you're fucked. Maybe not one, but a couple of them. Because your batteries degrade by that, like leaving them charged overnight.
Yeah.
And like it's a multitasking device, so obviously that drains more
Yeah.
battery.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the Fold 2's
Video.
battery. I know it's in here. 4,500. So like almost 4 times the size.
No, you said no. The battery's 3,500
Oh, for the
for the Duo.
I thought you said 15.
3577. No, I was saying the little ones that
Got it.
like
Got
the
it. Got it.
size.
Got it.
Yeah, no, so a bit bigger.
Little
But
bit.
also
Also
I
not
feel like
great.
Samsung has more experience in optimizing their software to be less taxing on their devices.
I am very interested on seeing how long that lasts. This is a phone podcast this week.
Well, it's tech and phones count as tech, so I think we're still within our right. You know
No,
what I mean?
I know we're still in our rain, but I mean, I guess this is phone season. So, the Sony
It is. It is
Xperia,
phone season.
the Sony Xperia 5 2.
What a fucking here's another stupid
names.
goddamn name. How does this work in the like family of Sony phones? Like, is this one of their high end phones?
Typically, this is their
Or
budget.
okay, so so the higher the number, the more the budget. So the
Less the
one,
budget.
the Xperia 1 is their top tier phone,
Yeah,
and then the 5 is the budget line.
yeah.
Still,
They keep it 1 and 5, and every once in a while they have try something else where it's like either mid or a higher one or whatever it is. But the Xperia 5 2, terrible name, leaks reveal 120 hertz display and a headphone jack. It's essentially a little bit more beefed up of an Xperia 5 and a little bit more downgraded of an Xperia 1 2. It's going to have full HD, HD plus, HDR, OLED panel, 120 hertz refresh rate. Still going to have the 21:9 aspect ratio, which is like flagship at this point.
cool.
Yeah. It's
That's
planned
like
September 17th release. Again, all these phones releasing around the same time.
it's almost like it's the kind of season right now for phones.
Are you being fucking smart right now? You know what I mean?
You look like you're a snowman. That's how bright you are.
I already fixed this. Dude,
I'm
I'm
afraid
so
you
white.
didn't.
No, I did. I 100% did before we started the show.
Nah, I just didn't mention that you didn't get to it.
No, I did.
But like your forehead looks white.
I 100% did. Whatever.
All right.
We're running with
I
it.
guess it's
God,
I
I
guess
want to
it's my
use.
imagination. Just lower it down. Just go in there and drop the brightness. He gets so mad.
You know,
You know?
it's late.
What?
Look, I already did this. Why did it go
Okay.
back? That's what I
I don't
want to
know.
know.
Maybe you set it to automatic.
No.
It's just you were getting brighter and brighter, and I thought maybe I'd lose you eventually.
Yeah, go off into the distance. What was I gonna say? So obviously it's gonna have 12 megapixel main camera. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of the tech specs. It's essentially the same camera as that one too, to be honest. 1.7 aperture, 24 millimeter lens, 1.7 inch EXMOR RS 12 megapixel sensor. And another 12 megapixel camera with a 124-degree wide angle.
Remember when the LG phone came out that one time that had a full sensor on it?
Vaguely, I do remember a little bit about that.
It had like a zoom lens on it too. Like it was it was a regular phone till right here, and then it just had like a giant chunk. I don't remember that making a splash at all, and it's just like I wonder if we're ever gonna get to the point where they put like larger style sensors on phones, like because like it's just these little sensors. Like sure, we like what was it, the 20 Ultra had the 100 megapixel camera on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's I mean, it doesn't compare to one of these cameras, you know, like a
size
mirrorless
They're
or a
getting
DSLR.
close, even for the size though. I mean, I don't know how you're able to fit that big of a sensor inside of a phone, but I guess LG did it before. But you know what I really like? The Moto, the one with the attachments. You remember this bad boy?
Mm-hmm.
Not too long ago, only a couple years ago.
Yeah.
With all the different, it had a camera attachment, which
Yeah, it had
was
speaker
shit,
attachment,
frankly.
mini projector.
Badass. I like the idea.
Well, I
of that,
mean,
but it was a Moto.
yeah, battery's not gonna last. You know what I mean?
You plug it in. You know what I mean?
All right, well then just carry around a Pico projector. You're fine then.
Yeah, but that's the point of this is you don't need to. Also, not a great projector either. That's the thing with these things. It's never ever flushed out completely.
Yeah.
And then other than like the launch accessories, there's nothing.
Right. There's no more. Remember when Google was like, "We're gonna make the first upgradable phone." I think it was called the Aria, and it was like, okay, so what's gonna happen is you're gonna be able to buy all these components and swap them out, and then it just never happened. That's really sad.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of these
That'd
things
be
just
so
go,
cool.
and when they do hit market, you don't get any other attachments. It's really annoying. Just to finish up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this phone is cool, and it's cool that they have a cheaper option for the Sony phones, but I feel like nobody buys Sony phones.
Which is a shame because they're really a great phone. Like I know we've talked about it before, but to round out the specs on this, 4,000 milliamp battery, Snapdragon 865, and there's 8 gigabytes of RAM over the 6 gigabytes in the last model, and 128 gigabyte memory with the expandable micro SD card slot and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Which not any phone. Does yours have a headphone jack? Yeah, it does, right?
It does. I wish it didn't because I feel like then they'd make it waterproof. But now when I'm in my hot tub, I'm always scared, and I'm holding it like.
That's the one thing I'm nervous about on the Fold. Not waterproof. Can't take it in the pool.
Can't because of the fold, all the little gears.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, now you can't just jump wildly into pools like you used to be able to.
It's really upsetting. Even though Apple's waterproofing is trash. Like, have you seen it? It's literally like a little glue strip. I don't know. That's what all the Geek Squad guys tell me. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it undone.
I mean, I hate Apple, so what do you want me to tell you?
Before we move on from phone stuff, we actually have a question from Sam. Sam says, recent Apple to Android convert, which...
Apple
Apple to Android. So he went from
To
Apple, and then he went to Android. And I
Okay.
need a recommendation of Android apps, games, utility. I'll take anything. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
So this is right up your alley because I'm not yet made that jump, which I soon will be.
So apps. So my phone is customized to home automation. So I've got my little home automation app, and that really depends on what bullshit you're buying to plug into your house. So let's see
What
what
bullshit.
apps that I are on my phone that. Well, one is RIF. Reddit is fun. It's what I use to look at Reddit because for whatever reason I don't like the Reddit app. I can't remember why. I've been using the Reddit as fun for a long time. If you're not fucking around with Reddit, you're just not, you're not doing it right.
Wait, what makes the Reddit is fun app different?
Again, I've used Reddit as fun for too long where I don't know. Like, I just don't remember. But I think it's something the way Reddit, the Reddit app integrates with Android. Just it's a clunky app, and this is a much better app. What else? Let me look at here.
Android
Are there
specific because a
cool-
lot of the major ones are going to be on both, right?
Sure,
For
sure. But
games,
that's why I'm
Fortnite.
thinking. Hold on. Huh? There's a. Do you read comic books? Because there's a comic book viewer
Sam,
that is.
do
What was
you
that?
read comic books? Sam,
Yeah, I'm asking Sam. Can you not answer for him?
do you, Sam?
We'll wait. Maybe he'll come and chat. Where is it? Damn it! I don't have it on my app. I have it on my iPad. I should have prepared. You should have told me this beforehand, you bastard.
I mean, it's in the doc, and the doc was been there for like a day.
You know that I just copy and paste the stories onto a reader that reads them to me.
I know, it's great.
Yeah.
I love the level of I can fuck it.
Investment?
I'm just gonna give it up.
You mean investment? Oh, you can get the game stream for Xbox,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Because you
that's true.
can't do it on the other one.
You can get on Stadia.
Also, 2048 is a tile game that is a lot of fun, where you're trying to get to the tile piece 2048. It's 9. I think it's 3x3. No, you know what? It's 16 tiles, and it's empty, and then you can move down and to the side, and it creates a new block, and they ascend in numerical value, doubling every time, and it's a lot of fun.
Well,
A
Sam,
lot of
it
fun.
looks like Kevin really dropped the ball on this. Doesn't have a lot of great suggestions for you. It's okay. A lot of the apps you have though are probably on Apple though, right?
Yeah.
Like all the major ones.
I imagine most of them. But like, what's cool is that you can change like the size of the font and like the what's up in the top bar, whether it's telling you the percentage, like the actual percentage, or just showing you the little battery, or putting the percentage of your battery inside the little battery. Those are the silly things that I love because then it like saves me slightly more space on the top bar.
To put
And
more
that's
shit.
just what?
To put more shit. It saves you more space to be able to put more stuff.
Also, I have a smartwatch, and I have a custom like face for it that's actually available on the app that I made it because I had to publish it so that I could grab it myself. It's an app called Watchmaker. No, Watch Face. Hold on. Let's see, where is that?
Great.
Yeah. Watchmaker. It is called Watchmaker. I had it right. And then you can make little customizable face. I think you have to buy the app for like $1 or something. And mine is based off it's backwards, so you can't see
it's
it.
not good. Oh, there we go. That's focus.
It's based off of the first Kind of Funny live poster. I don't know if you ever saw that.
So,
but it's made in that style, but as a clock. I love it.
all right,
I made it years ago.
So go buy a fucking smartwatch. You know what I mean? Stop being a coward. Well, you have to jump on this smartwatch
feature. Can you have an Apple Watch, right?
No. I struggle with the watch because I want it. I want the smartwatch. I don't know if I need the notifications buzzing all the time.
Turn them off.
Because sometimes I just put down my phone to get away from my phone because I feel like we all need that.
Remember when you were like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop using technology for like a month.
It was more than a month. Remember, we had a bet for a year?
Yeah.
And it wasn't technology. I was going to go to a flip phone. Listen, that
Yeah. The
would have
important thing
happened.
is it didn't happen, you weak, pathetic man that just gives on your life goals, just gives up on them.
That would have happened, but we started a fucking tech show.
Wow,
You know
blaming
what
the
I mean?
show. I'll cancel the show right now, and we'll. You say the word, we'll
I'll
cancel
do
the
it.
show.
Let me know if anybody has interest in that, because I could easily go in a year with using a flip phone. Easy.
You're such a liar. There's
Easy.
no way.
Dude, easy.
Weak-willed man.
All right, well, we're going to have
You're
to get some
buying a
parameters for
flip
this.
phone right now. You're gonna be like, it is a flip phone.
No,
It's fine.
I'm talking about old Razor style. Like, it doesn't have any apps on it.
All right, can you lend me your flip phone?
Yeah,
then?
if this happens, I'll lend you the Galaxy Fold.
You're so full of it.
I
So we're
swear to
canceling
God.
the show.
Let's see the interest. If there's interest in it, and it will keep people from watching.
Who's gonna be interested? Like, if somebody's a fan of this show, they're not gonna tell us to stop for a year so that you
Not stop the show, but like if they're actually interested to see if I could go the year with using a flip phone and see, and I could, and every week I could do reports. I could do reports on like that week was.
You know that you can't do this. It's okay.
How much do you want to bet? I know I'm about to buy a new phone, a $2,000 one. I can't do this. Maybe.
Right.
We'll see.
it. I'm glad that we all agreed on it.
I hate you so much.
Can't find the Kind of Funny live poster that it's based off of. That's a bummer.
We'll see where we go with this.
Nowhere. You're not going anywhere. Like we went last time. You swore that you were ready to do this. I'm gonna buy one of these
And
black
we
and
started
white
a
phones.
tech show.
You charge it for a month.
And you're good. I don't need. What do I need?
Here's the thing: you don't need a smartphone to be part of a tech show. You can still open your laptop, look at the news.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying is being able to actually be hands-on with it, and then like smart home stuff. I would really have to rely on switches.
I'll pull down my watch, and I'll just open the app up and be like, "Huh, my heart rate all day was pretty high. Just turns out still unhealthy."
Yeah, clearly.
Isn't that a feature you'd want to have?
No, I already know I'm fat. I don't need to be reminded about that every 5 seconds.
But like, it's more like how unhealthy you are. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm dying. Yep, that is not a normal heart rate. Maybe for like a small bird.
I struggle with the smartwatch because I don't want the notifications on all the time, like just buzzing. I really feel like that's troublesome. But I don't know. Am I probably going to get a smartwatch? Probably. I might get one of the new Galaxy watches. Integrate with my new phone.
You're totally leaving Android. Apple. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, why? You know, I'm at the party. Might as well dance, as they say.
I get it.
And
I get it.
You clearly just farted, correct?
No.
Is that what the mic muting was for?
No.
That was 100% what it was for. Got it. You're really. I'm excited about this too, but you're more excited about this. No. NVIDIA.
I thought we were gonna try to use different transitions. Then we're excited.
You're right. You know what I mean? I'm working on it. But no, this is legitimately something that you wanted to talk about. When I asked you, this was the one thing that you wanted to talk about. NVIDIA did a whole stream. Kind of Funny actually did a watch along for it, right? You can check that out at youtube.com/Kind of Funny, where NVIDIA announces the new RTX 3080 GPU, priced at $699, launching September 17th. And they also released the...
That was a 3070, right? Priced at $699.
No, the 3080, right? And then the 3090 is the $1,500 one? Hold on, let me look up the price.
But isn't there a 3070?
And somebody fucked up their headline, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm just trying to double check because I know you don't ever do any real research.
It hurts, you know?
You know what I mean?
No, I'm right.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Well, fuck me, I guess. My bad. No,
yeah.
still fuck
3070 is $499.
The 3070 is $490. Wow, $499. Really?
$499, dog.
That's cheap as shit.
And the 3080 is supposed to be the equivalent to the 2080, but more beefed up, obviously. Mm-hmm. And then they have the 8K 630 frames per second, with the 3090, which is $1,500, and it takes up 4 slots of your PC.
Mother of God, 4 slots.
4 slots. Well, we
What does
talked
that
about it
mean?
last week. The
Did we?
PC, yeah, the
4 PCI
PCI
slots?
slots.
We talked about it because it was a rumor last week.
Correct, and now it's confirmed. The top one will take up 4 PCI slots, but they're also using a new pin connector.
Real quick, does that mean 4 physical slots or 4 like slots internally somehow?
No, I think it's 4 physical slots.
No,
from
I
my
can't be
understanding.
that big.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody about it today.
Who are you talking about it?
You don't know. You
Maybe
don't
I
know
do.
about people.
Maybe I do.
You know what I mean?
I know people. I met them.
No, you know them, but you don't know them.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely don't know
You're a
them the
piece
way
of
you
shit and you forget about people.
cardinally, if you will.
But the GeForce RTX 3000 series graphics cards, today NVIDIA has been teasing these new cards for weeks, and there's been plenty of leaks before the RTX 3080 was made official today. Based on NVIDIA's new Ampere architecture, the RTX 3080 is designed to succeed the 2080 and the 2080 Ti cards with improved performance and ray tracing support. NVIDIA is promising big performance with the RTX 3080, up to 2 times that of the 2080 and faster than even NVIDIA's RTX 2080 Ti. That card will ship with 10 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory. It will be priced
crazy,
at
right? The 6X.
$699. That's ridiculous. This is the one like announcement of a PC like component that I've ever seen trending on Twitter. Like, it seems like everyone's into it, and I feel like everyone's building PCs right now just because quarantine.
Sure, they got a lot of
better to do.
time, and they want to play that flight deck game. You know what I mean?
Flight Simulator, dog.
That's the one I was talking about.
You jump into it?
I gave it a little try. I guess I could have talked about that, huh?
You see your house?
No, you shouldn't play it with a keyboard and mouse.
Crashed instantly.
It's just the controls are not made for that, so we'll see if we can get ourselves a little, flight deck set up. Don't worry about it.
I'm just putting your little race car setup that you got.
Yeah, no, that's 100% my plan. I'm just reaching out to certain people, see if I can get something sent over. You know what I mean?
Something more, a little flight stick.
Yeah, a little flight stick. Maybe some pedals. I don't know.
What do you want to talk about on this? Like, what's some of the things that you found?
I mean, first of all, did you watch the 40-minute NVIDIA video?
No,
they put out?
I wouldn't be able to get through that. I would be 100%.
First of all, it was really entertaining. All right. Second of all, you could have watched it with us, kind of funny boys. You just go to the channel. We got our live reaction video up. 2 things happened. One, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna send you this link. Okay, there it is. Let's go over to YouTube. Pause it again. Now I'm gonna hit. Where's the share button? They move things around all the time. No. Cheeks, where's the share button?
On what?
On YouTube.
It's right below the video.
Yep, found it. Without your help.
I told you. You found it right after I told you. Coincidence? I think not.
Well, I already said it was. Oh, that's not even the right time code. God damn it.
Just tell me the time. I got it.
1 minute 14-ish.
Okay.
And then show everyone. Because this is one of my favorite things they did. At one point in the video, he's like, and we have it right here. And then he turns around. Full screen, pause.
Pause?
You see, yeah, you pause?
Yeah.
Where all these little scrapers, spatula things are on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
See right behind it?
Oh, yeah, I do.
That's it. That's there. Where there it is.
That's where he grabs it from?
For whatever reason, they were like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to hide it in the video itself. And he turns around and pulls it out. And he's like, here it was. And then later, like, somewhere in front of him is the other one, the 3080. And he just picks it up from, like, right in front of the desk where, like, I guess it was in plain view the whole time. And then at the end, when they're introducing the 3090, he opens up the oven and pulls it out there, too. And it's just like, I love how much fun that they had with this thing. Also, this whole 40-minute video is 40 minutes of them like just being like, look at all this crazy wizard shit we figured out. And they did a good video where it's like they had me super interested the whole time. They talked about some shit that like makes no sense to me. Where they're like, "Oh, cool! Now with the software that we're making to like go with it, you can create like it makes the machinima videos a
Yeah.
lot easier." And it's just like, what?
I
Where they have like footage of someone like a recording getting turned into like the dots
yeah.
and then getting motion captured. And it's like I don't know, like there seems like there's some missing steps, but if like all the shit they're implying is true, it's crazy.
I was hoping you were gonna say he was pulling it out of that like black trim, like a brick. He just pulls it out and it's hidden back there. You know what I mean? Let's sit in that one.
Yeah. Let's
Fuck you. No.
hold on. Go to 2840.
What's the price of the? I like how you have these memorized.
Well, no, I have it open
Oh,
here.
okay. I was like, damn.
Listen, I clicked
You
twice.
really enjoyed this press conference.
No, actually, I really did. I especially because so much of it was like I don't know what the hell you're saying, but like the stuff you're showing me looks. What? Go back. Pause it.
Why didn't you say pause it?
I just thought you were with me. I thought we were one mind, one
All
body.
right, there you go. No, we're not. We're
One
definitely
body.
not. We're two very
Wow.
different people.
I guess. Look at that. That doesn't look like it takes up 4 slots.
No,
Right?
the one above it.
No, this is the big dog.
Oh, no.
I think.
That, I don't know.
Pretty sure this is the big dog. I have to find out.
No, this is the 80. It says right here on the top.
All right. Well, let me see.
Yeah, that's the 3080. Also, what's a 2080 Ti go for? Right? Isn't this half the price of that?
No. Are they that low already?
What, you're saying it's more?
Well, when they came out, they were like $2,000, right?
Yes. No, I thought the Titans were like $2,000.
Sure.
Those things are ridiculous. Looking at New Wave. Oh,
Like,
I still have
what do they compare to these guys now?
That's what I'm trying to find. Oh, yeah, $2,000. Over $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And it's more powerful than that.
Oh my God, you are 100% right. Okay, go to 3529. Nah, 3525. And then pause the video since you're not connecting with. Oh, your screen. You're too white again.
What the fuck?
Don't worry about that though.
No, I'm not.
Just leave it.
Sorry, what timestamp?
In the chat.
What time?
35:25.
35:25.
This is unbelievable.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, we'll show the kids.
Yeah, no, that's sorry.
Remember I said pause? I said it. Chat. I said it. Look at that. That's in fact it takes up like 3 full slots and then probably drops down a little bit too.
It's that 8K, man.
That's insane.
That's a big boy.
Do you think it takes up only one PCI like slot?
No, it takes up 4, doesn't it? Oh, you're saying okay. I know what you're saying. What it actually
I'm saying
plugs
it
into?
blocks off 4.
I bet you it takes out like 2 or 3. Because the graphics card I have takes up 2. Like it plugs into 2.
No, it just takes up the space of 2. It doesn't plug into 2.
No, I think it plugs into 2. I know. Wait.
I feel like the configuration on them is like can vary. You know what I mean? Like you don't necessarily have the X64 or whatever, like the big slots every time.
There's him pulling out of the oven
in a row. Well, why don't you just go from where it starts to rotate? Oh, they don't show that part. They don't show that part.
They don't. No, right there. 1.
No, it just looks like 1. Yeah.
I mean,
so if you put this on the bottom, you should be fine, right?
I was just talking to a guy today who just built a PC, and it's like a badass PC, like pretty much all like the high end parts of everything. And
I heard that his graphics card is super out of date.
I know they announced this thing, and then he's like, "I'm gonna have to get a new motherboard."
Yeah.
for this
Well,
thing.
you can't get wrong. You can't go wrong if you go with a giant motherboard. They have the XL version. You know what I'm talking about? There's 10 PCI slots.
Yeah. God, that's so many. I don't know who would need that many that PCI slots.
Well, if you're losing 4 just to this thing,
Yeah, but
you
still,
know, that
even
only leaves you
normally.
with 6.
Yeah, that's a big boy. Big Bertha. Anything else you want to
I'm
add?
not gonna lie, for $1,500, like that actually seems like a deal, which is crazy. But like, so the computer that we use for Kind of Funny's control has 2 P4000s, which are a different kind of NVIDIA graphics cards, but they're equivalent to 1080s.
Oh, you guys run
And
1080s in the studio?
well, because we don't use anything that's graphically intense.
Oh,
We're
you
not
have a separate computer for that, don't you? For all your graphic stuff?
no. But what do we do? Oh, what you're saying for rolling the
Yeah, like
actual
motion graphics
intros and
stuff.
outros and
Yeah,
stuff? Yeah, we use a little laptop that just plays them as VLC videos going into our switcher that can then grab that, pull the alpha layer or the green layer off, and puts it on top. So that's what handles the video processing stuff.
yeah.
So we've never really had a need, and the P4000s are like professional grade, so they check for errors. I don't know what that means, but like it means that it like is more stable long term kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But I threw Flight Simulator on this bad boy. Can't do it. You know, I had to like lower all the settings to like medium, and it was still maxing out the card at 100%.
It's like Game Boy graphics that you're playing on. It's maxing out your cards. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I'm excited to try this. I think we're getting one in a month. I then get to play with the RTX audio that everybody's been talking about, so that when the vacuum's going on here, no one will know.
Yeah, I mean
That's
a
pretty
combined 1.71 gigahertz boost clock, 55% quieter with more efficient cooling. Like, I mean, this thing for $1,500, it is a deal because
Yeah, my main concern is like I really hope it fits in the setup that we have, because it's one of these I can't remember the name of it, but it's a Dell like pre-made machine that like was made to our specs. So the components inside are really really organized, but also very much specific to like I don't know if this monster is gonna fit in here. You know?
yeah. No, that's the issue with the pre-builds too. But even with this, even if you don't go the 1,500 with $699 or sorry, $699, you
Yeah,
get half the price and it's more powerful than the TI.
Tell Flowers to say hi.
Kevin says hi. Don't interrupt my show.
My bad.
Most popular show on our channel.
Why are you so mad at him? I'm sorry.
No,
You're saying
I wasn't mad at him. This is our cadence. This is how we work.
You sounded furious. I always thought you guys treated Flowers really harshly.
Come on, bro.
I've never understood it.
I hate you so much.
What? I'm just talking my truth,
That's
dude.
mine and Flowers' cadence. We give each other shit.
That's never how I seen it. I always see Flowers like, yeah, man, I don't know why I'm treated like this. It really sucks.
I hate you
And then
so much.
He usually goes for a hug. I'm not a big hugger. I'll hug him, but he hangs on real tight and for real long.
Tries to mouth help me.
Yeah, so
Maybe
I get what you're saying. Yes, throwing in even the 3070 honestly would be an improvement.
$700. That's ridiculous.
Well, no, I said 3070, which is fine.
Oh yeah, the 3070 would be an upgrade too. But I mean, so for $700, you get a 2080 Ti. That's more powerful.
Yeah. No, that's significantly more powerful than what we have. So yeah, I guess you're right. We do have options. We do have options.
You don't have to go for the big boy. Don't be me. Don't try to get the unnecessary thing.
Yeah, but I think that maybe they're sending us some to try out.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then stay tuned when that happens, and Kevin's gonna be like, "I love NVIDIA, greatest thing ever."
I mean, I feel like with graphics cards, there's not that many options. You know what I mean?
It's true, but we know you.
So it's like, what else can you love?
You love people. You love when people send you shit. You'll talk real nice about their products.
No, I just don't talk about the products they send me I don't like.
Nah, I don't think that's true. You'd like everything though. You know what I mean?
It's not true. There's plenty of products I don't like.
What about
I
a
don't want.
bidet? Where do you stand on bidets?
Oh, I don't like them. Feels like a cat slicking your asshole. No, thank you.
Sounds enjoyable. Sounds like it gets real clean. You know what I mean?
Have you never used a bidet?
I've used a bidet. I enjoy it. I want to get one of those tushies. The Hello Tushies.
You would want to spend $1,500 on a toilet?
No, it's not $1,500. It's like
Are they cheaper now?
$70. No, it's the attachment. It goes under your toilet seat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the Japanese
And then
brand.
it gives you a
that has
little.
made it popular. You know, ones that like heat up and
Yeah, I don't got that
play
kind of money
music
yet.
as
Don't got that kind of money yet. I would
down.
enjoy it.
Stuff's coming down. You know.
First of all, the noise. Great way to block out everything. I'm always really subconscious about or
Yeah. No.
self-conscious
Yeah.
about
We
I'm
all
sorry,
heard
it's
you.
late. I'm really fucking up.
No worries. You're subconscious. I see. I made the same mistake you made. That's funny. It's almost as if I'm just as tired as you are.
We'll skip the next story. We'll go into the next one. Amazon Music now lets you watch artists when they're live on Twitch. This is actually a cool little feature that they added where basically you can go live on Twitch and you can watch it on the Amazon Music app. A lot of haters out there with the Amazon Music app. That is what I use for music.
Yeah?
100%. That's what I've used for like the last like couple of years now. Dude,
Is it because it's a free service?
It's free, but also $3 unlocks like everything. $3
a month.
$3 a month, and you get everything that they have.
Titles.
Huh?
I said I use Cool Greg's title, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, Tidal is the superior one, but $3, dude, you can't beat Amazon Music.
I really want to make a family plan, and I'm looking for other people to come on that so that we can have the title like, you know, the super high quality one. What is it called?
The high res audio.
Yeah, it's not high res though. They have another name for audio high res, right?
High bit rate. It's a higher bit rate.
That's good enough.
But you know what sucks about that? You can't like if you wanted to play the high res, it won't play through your phone. You need a codec.
Really?
You need like a $200 codec to actually get the high res because your phone won't not natively play it.
I don't even know what that means.
It's like a little USB codec that you plug in, and you have to run your phone through that to actually get the high res audio.
Yeah, but like let's pretend I had like a fancy music box. You know what I mean?
Even if you plugged your phone into it, you wouldn't be able to. You would still need the codec.
But you can't with the Marantz. You can't go in and like download some app. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Also, you would have to.
But you can natively
Bluetooth.
send over to the Atmos sounds, the speaker system, right?
Yeah,
Dude, that was a story we did one
correct.
day.
Yeah, but it's not a higher bit rate though. It's not the
really.
Yeah, it's not the high res bit rate. That's the one thing I like about Tidal, but at the same time, they don't tell you any of the shit. So then,
how the fuck do you listen to the high rate?
You do the codec and you wire it in to your phone, or you can wire it into a computer. But you need the codec.
It's upsetting how much that makes me want to figure that out and do it. You know,
you
like,
physically can't because your phone doesn't have the codec for it, so it can't decode it.
You're not listening.
Okay, sorry.
You telling me that makes me want to get some sort of codec thing for my computer.
Oh yeah.
Get that plugged in. Plug in my headphones. Listen to music in a higher quality than I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't excite me that way. I shouldn't get all worked up, nip-naps all hard, because it's like I want to feel this music for a service that I don't pay for.
Yeah.
For a feature that right now is locked to me. You know what I mean?
Dude, it is crazy the difference. I don't think it's like some like life-changing thing, but it is crazy the difference on it. But anyway, musicians can now link their Twitch profiles to their Amazon
really
Music.
Quick, while we're talking about it, you also can't natively stream through Google Assistant or any of the other apps with Tidal.
That's dumb. I think you can do it on Amazon. Like Alexa's, you can.
What?
Alexa's, you can.
You can connect it to Tidal and then yell and be like, play this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
100%.
You keep telling me about the story and I'll look into it.
Because I remember them running a promotion where it's like if you buy like an Amazon speaker or a Sonos speaker, you get Tidal for free for like a certain amount of months. Musicians can now link their Twitch
I think you're right.
profiles to Amazon Music to let fans watch their live streams without leaving the music streaming app. The integration offers musicians a way to potentially reach more people with their live streams, which on Twitch in particular have become a go-to way to connect with audiences and earn money as the coronavirus pandemic limits their ability to tour. After linking their accounts, a musician's Twitch stream will appear on the artist's page inside the Amazon Music app, app while they're live, and notification will be sent out to followers when they start streaming. Artists may also include a new live page inside the app that highlights artists who are currently broadcasting. Basically, with this, what I find that's interesting with this, Amazon Music's basically the least popular out of the streaming services.
That makes sense.
55 million customers. Apple has 60, and Spotify has 138 million.
How many does Tidal have?
I would have to look that up off the top of my head.
I'm just fucking around.
Probably not a lot. Probably less.
No,
than
yeah,
Amazon.
no. It's. I think it's more niche. Yeah, I think until very recently, I didn't realize that Amazon had this music feature. Where it's like, I feel like maybe 3 years ago, Prime Video was very much unknown, and you still had to download the app and then link it to your Prime account. And if you had like a Prime family account and you're one of these sub accounts, you didn't have access to it. What I'm saying is that, like, until recently, Prime Video wasn't a big deal. It was in the last 2 years that they were really pushing it. And I think that they needed to do something similar to music.
Yeah.
To get people aware that they have access to all this stuff.
Amazon Music is really like a hidden gem. Like I really do like. Here's the thing with Amazon products in general. They work really, really fucking well, and they integrate with everything. Like everything. Like they're so smart with the title thing. You just looked it up, right? I was correct.
Yes, you are in fact correct.
Yeah.
It does integrate with Echo or Alexa or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, and it's just crazy where it's like it works really, really well, but not all the time do they have everything ironed out. Like Amazon Prime Video, like you said, wasn't 100% ironed out when like it first came out, or Amazon Music even.
I think it's awareness. Like until they decide, like until recently, Amazon Prime Video was not something that they were pimping. And then I feel like in the last 2 years, they added a bunch of ads when you make purchases that would end with like, Prime Video is available for you for free. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Pay attention to this, please. God, somebody.
Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's like people don't know to access it. Also, like the app has always been annoying where like they don't necessarily put the free ones front and center. That they fixed a little while ago where they added a feature where you could like press a button to just show the Amazon Prime Video ones that are free essentially with your subscription to Prime.
Dude, it's crazy. You can get an Alexa device, plug it in, and be like, play this song. And it will just play it for you for free. Like a lot of songs. Like not every song, obviously, but most songs are free on Amazon Music. And the fact that you could just be like, play this song, and it's free, and you don't have to pay anything extra for it.
I'm download. I just downloaded it.
Check it out. Let me know what you think. I really enjoy it. Even with the free stuff, like I said, not everything's free, which is a bummer, but still, I mean, Spotify, you can't select certain songs, in a playlist.
I have never, ever used Spotify. It scares me. Anytime I've ever been like with someone that they were like, hey, put Spotify on this TV. I've always tried for like 2 minutes, gotten frustrated, walked away.
Spotify's someone else. Game changer. I started using it recently because of the podcasts. All the podcast features now that they're doing video and everything. Sure, I love playing like a mindless game like Call of Duty, putting on Spotify and casting it to my PS4 and just having that on the background with my A50s.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
You know what I did today with my A50s?
What did you do today with your A50s?
I was playing this Avengers game, and I also needed to watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure, which is the best Bill and Ted's, let's be honest. And I hooked up, and Paula was doing work, so she was like, can you please stop the noise? So I had the A50s going to the PS4 via USB and optical cable. And then I had an auxiliary cable going from my iPad into the back auxiliary of um, the
The
50s,
dock. Hmm.
the A50s dock, and you can control the levels with the little side button thing.
Yeah, you
And I
can.
had them just set where I would switch them for important stuff or pause the iPad. There's a lot of information coming at me, but you can make it work, you know?
I love it. That's like my favorite thing to do is like
It's such an
multitask like that.
interesting feature where it's like, yeah, those A50s are fantastic. The little decks are awesome.
One of the best buys that you can make. I love my A50s. And the fact that like even like without doing the auxiliary, which is nice for like things like Discord and stuff plugging into,
Mhm.
but just the fact that I could just beam Spotify to my PS4 and then wirelessly while I sit in my bed, have like really good headphones, have like a podcast playing and I can hear the game audio and I can adjust it right there on the headset. Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because you don't need the auxiliary if you want to use Discord. You would just plug it into your USB on your computer, switch it over to PC, and then you can use an optical cable from your PS4 Pro into the base, or you could. No, that would probably be the best way to do it
Hmm.
because there's no aux out on the PS4.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yeah, you would have to do it with a spiff cable. But then it works. Then you've got gameplay and Discord audio coming into your head.
It's awesome. I love it.
Fantastic.
Last
True.
news of the day. Let's get through this. Amazon Prime Air can officially begin drone delivery trials in the U.S. As of today, Amazon is officially an air carrier. The Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) granted Amazon Prime Air the designation, which allows Amazon to begin its first commercial delivery trials in the U.S. Bloomberg reports that the company will use the hexagon-shaped next-gen hybrid drone it showed off last year. Amazon has not revealed when or where it will begin its commercial delivery trials, but as Bloomberg points out, it does have test sites in the Northwest and in nearby Vancouver area. Amazon has also tested drones in the UK. Still, we're probably a few years away from commercial drone delivery service. In part of the FAA still needs to define regulations beyond the trial phase. This certification is an important step forward for Amazon Prime Air and indicates the FAA's confidence in Amazon's operating and safety procedures for autonomous drone delivery service that will one day deliver packages to our customers around the world. David Carbon of Amazon and Amazon vice president said in a statement. This is nuts that it went this fast because I remember us seeing it and being like, "Oh, well, how fucking far
I
out
mean,
is
last
this?"
time that they talked about it was like a year ago, right?
Last time they talked about it, yeah, but remember when they first showed it off? Years ago.
Yeah. So I mean, if it's that fast.
I don't know. How do you feel about this? Having a little
I'm
drone.
really excited because here's the thing: a lot of things get tested in this particular city that we live in. Some of us live in. You know,
Mm-hmm. I
they started Amazon Go testing here. The stores. They also had what is it called? The one that's where they'll deliver 2 hours away from from when you order from Whole Foods. They did the testing of that here too.
yeah. So you think we're getting the testing here because that sounds like a nightmare having these drones fly around.
Nightmare.
SF? You have all these fucking drones in the airspace. Sounds
What's
like
the
we're in a
problem with that?
combat zone.
What's the problem with that? Why you got a problem with these drones coming in?
What
Huh?
like what's their game plan when somebody shoots one of these things down?
First of all, that person's getting arrested for shooting when they're not supposed to shoot things down. You can't just shoot whatever you want down.
No,
You know what I mean?
maybe not with a gun, but like what happens when they knock one of these things down?
What magic device do they have? They got there was a device that like some company was toting would essentially send a bunch of signals. It was like it looked like a cannon, but what it did is it sent a bunch of different signals and it confused the drone and the drone would come down. But I don't think that like is readily available.
You just answered the question.
But I'm saying I don't think it's readily available.
What if it's a
I
bow
don't
and
think
arrow?
what?
A bow and arrow.
that's still illegal. I learned that the hard way. You can't just shoot bows and arrows
Can you
in your
not?
backyard. No,
In your backyard, you can't?
you can't.
God, California. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a cop that was very upset, and I was like, "Officer, my mom just got this bow and arrow from my little brother, and like, I like shooting bows and arrows." And they're like, "Well,
Don't.
you can't just do this." And it's like, "Well, my land."
It's my yard.
Yeah.
You're encroaching on it.
No, yeah, you can't just do that. So it's like if someone is attacking one of these things, first of all, I'm sure they'll have cameras and they'll be able to identify and arrest whoever's involved. But like, I don't think it. You think people are actually gonna like take these things down?
I'm sure. You know what I mean? They tried that scooter program in San Francisco. Everybody started throwing them in the bay. So
I
there's
mean,
people
but
who
here's the
definitely
thing: the scooter program worked. Many other cities have the scooters, and on top of that, the Bay still has the scooters.
yeah, yeah. I don't know.
So they stopped these people. You know what I mean? Well, you can still get a Lime scooter over at downtown.
I remember the first time fucking seeing those things.
Well, they started with the bikes.
Well, I remember. I think it was San Diego. I didn't even see it in San Francisco. This is like well
really?
after I lived up here. And I was
Well,
like,
you don't go to
why
San
are
Francisco
these
that
all
much.
these fucking scooters on the like sidewalk?
Yeah,
Like
they go
people
crazy.
just throw them everywhere. But I don't know. I like the prospect of being like order something and then having it dropped off in my backyard.
So here's the other thing. The other day,
Also, they could follow these things. You know, if they're dropping off in the backyard, like you can have people who like, oh, like that drone just landed in that backyard. They just got something.
sure. Here's the thing, but is that any different than somebody dropping
Yeah,
a
that's a good
package
point.
off at the bottom of your stairs
That's a good
and
point.
someone taking it from there?
That's a good point.
Especially if your backyard, a lot of backyards are harder to get to, especially in San Francisco, because they have the houses that are right next to each other. So they're right, there's no space where you can go in. Like the only way to access the backyard is through the garage.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's safer. You put a
100%.
camera there. Now you know which one of your neighbors stole your shit.
I mean, here's the thing with Amazon. They just make everything so seamless and so easy where it's like it's hard not to use them, even if you don't agree with them, you know, on the skeezy shit that they do. It's like, how can you say no? How can you say
But
no to
here's
that, Kev?
Their work motto is, what is it? No, that's Google. Google's like, don't be evil, right?
Yeah, the Googles don't be evil, which is also hilarious.
Yeah, scary, really. I sent you something, and the first image is someone with a net gun to take down a drone.
Let's see this. You know what I mean? Let's see what
100 meters, which I feel like is a lot.
Why
Like, look at that net
is that
gun.
thing the size of a bazooka?
Because it shoots a net 100 meters into the air.
Is that the only one? Oh, is this a
I
video?
think huh?
Is this a
I think
video?
there's a video. Yeah.
Yes, I'm for it.
Shotgun.
3 minutes.
Signal disruptors.
Oh, wasn't there like a whole like company that would come and take down drones?
I literally was talking about that with the start of when we said that. I was like, oh, there's a whole thing where they like make this jamming device that stops drones. Oh, and Eagles. The last one is Eagles.
No, it's like a team that you call like Ghostbusters, where you're like, hey, this fucking kid's flying his drone in my neighborhood.
It's some company that they have a gun that supposedly sends out a bunch of signal and jams it.
All right, well, yeah, it's different than like I know what you were saying, but I'm saying like a company that comes out and
I
takes care
don't
of the
think you
problem.
need that team every time. I think that you could probably just buy the gun.
Yeah, I mean that seems like
Skywall 100. The 100 is the meters that it goes into
Why
the
is
air.
this guy so intense? Why isn't he in military garb or like FBI like garb?
Well, I mean, if you saw the beginning, this is clearly flying over some like military, like Air Force base or something that they're not supposed to.
Then why do they have a commercial for it?
What? No, they're trying to sell the gun.
Yeah, to the military through an ad.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like they do that in
You
like
think
some
Donald
like
Trump's not watching this on Fox and being like, we need to get a bunch of these drones?
First of all, Fox doesn't know what a drone is. Like they don't know what's going on.
I mean, that's their mistake for not putting it on Fox because I feel like they could convince the president to buy some of them.
That thing is intense. That's
I want to see it shoot it. 100 meters just doesn't seem like enough
Look at that scope. That
You
scope's
know what I mean?
badass.
You get what I'm saying? Like 100 meters.
For a drone though, like how high is your drone going? Like, I feel like
Drones can go. They can like they have a drones have a range of like 5 miles. My God, look at that giant pellet it's shooting out. This is really cool. I wonder how that garbage feels if it falls on you.
probably not good.
No, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, that's badass. You get rapidly reload. How are you reloading that thing?
You just drop a pellet into it.
That's badass. I'm for it.
Um,
Well,
fun fact: I've tried to get kind of funny to buy a shirt cannon 3 times.
I expect nothing less from you, to be
Times.
honest.
Those cowards are afraid we're gonna hurt someone.
Yeah, it sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
I like to think that you would gladly accept a shirt being shot at you.
I would. You
Mhm.
know? That would be fine.
Absolutely. I'd figure out the angle to not hurt anyone.
You hit
Shoot
someone.
it through.
No.
The
They're at
ring
fucking high schools, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
why
I've
can't
never
Penn
had one
Funny
in
have
high school. I wasn't sure they were real until I Googled it. Turns out you can rent it, but for 10 times the price, you could just buy one forever.
How much is a t-shirt cannon?
It's like $700.
$700. And what, you need like a CO2 tank?
I can't remember what it works on, if I'm being honest.
$900.
Oh, they've gone up? Well, I mean, there's probably a lot of options.
Yeah, there's different options. It's the higher end one.
Sure. Well, I mean, you want to get the higher end one. That usually the higher end stuff's safer because you can put them together with the PVC pipes,
Look at this guy.
a valve, and an air compressor. I don't know. You need to show
No,
me.
I know.
You need to
Give me a second. I was working on it. There's an ad.
Are you t-shirtgun.com?
Jesus Christ. No. Look.
T-shirtgun.com
This
is
guy seems like
definitely
a good, stable guy to teach you how to make a t-shirt gun. He's gonna make his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fun fact, the problem with making your own t-shirt gun is look up what the damage looks like on a human body when they explode. It is horrendous. Horrendous.
I'll look that up right now. What?
Oh, so those are using combustion though, like a potato gun, where they fill it with like gas that is flammable, and then they make a little spark, and it actually like explodes.
Injury.
Bleacher, the Micro Mini. Yeah, the Micro Mini is between 700 and 740.
Look, this guy sued the Astros.
No, don't show me. I don't want to see this.
What?
Don't show it to us.
It's just a bunch of like people.
Okay, yeah, I know, but I'm
anything
saying the
else.
makeshift, like potato guns, when they explode, like devastate people's arms.
Yeah, it's gas.
Well, no, potato guns use pressurized air.
You just said like a potato gun. They put gas in it and then they light it.
You're right,
And
I
it
see that.
sends it
But,
off.
potato guns that I'm talking about now are different than
I
those.
hate you so much. Oh, well, Kevin, anything else you want to add to the Tech Fever today?
This is the gun that I was trying to buy for shooting shirts at people. I think it's very cute. You know?
No,
Nope. That's a different gun.
it's all right. It's all right. We're getting through this.
That's a different
Yes,
thing.
I want to open the link Discord. Why would I click it if I didn't?
There it is. That looks like it'd be friendly. You know what I mean?
That looks. I mean, the bottom half looks like a handgun. Yeah, sure, but you know.
But the top half looks like a party. I
Sure.
put a little cupcake in there too. Get a shirt and a cupcake.
Is this legal? Do you have to have some kind of? Yeah, it takes CO2.
Yeah. This one doesn't use combustion.
It's
It
intense.
just uses
What
pressurized
is
CO2.
this?
What?
And why is it $6,000?
Well, because that's a Gatling gun of shirts.
That's badass.
You know what I mean?
Look at this tank on this thing.
Who do you like? I can't imagine a situation where you're like, you know what I need to do? Shoot. What? 15 shirts to someone?
Good. Just into an audience of people.
Because it's like you don't need to shoot them at the same time. You know, you want to space them out because it's a you're given a chance of diversity.
You know what I
on who's
appreciate
getting
about this? This is the
Yeah.
Gatling gun 2.0. 1.0 didn't work out.
No, it's funny. I didn't see that as an. Oh man, play the video.
Dude.
Play the video. I want to see this thing work. No, mute it. Mute it. It's too loud. No, it's too loud.
No, I know. Where's the why? Fucking Vimeo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do you
Vimeo
see any
sucks.
audio thing on this?
Top right, right?
Oh,
Where
right
you
here,
can.
no, right here. I thought that was
Oh, I
connection
thought that
button.
was reception
Fucking Vimeo.
too.
Fucking die. You know what I mean? Look at that thing, dude.
It's not easy to refill. Is the thing. Like you have to have someone at the bottom that you
She
trust.
seems like she's struggling with this.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like an
Seems
easy
like a
maneuver.
hard crank.
And also, it seems like all of them are going to go to the same area.
Yeah. Well, no, you got to spin it. It's like a turret.
Well, that doesn't look like it's easy to spin.
No, it's on a hinge. Look, it's like a tripod.
No, it's definitely not on a spinning. Like the hinge right there is not made to spin.
Yeah. No, but
Right
this
there?
part, this part,
That doesn't spin. That's a pipe.
this part. Yeah, no, it's two pipes. It's a pipe inside a pipe.
No.
Yeah.
Why are you making that? Why are you making like? Notice how she doesn't fucking spin it. Oh, did they sell the 1.0?
Yeah, I think that's the stress balls.
See, that doesn't sound like that's fun. That sounds painful.
Is this the same one? Yeah, this is the same one. That's upsetting. Well,
But you understand? Like, look, see that the image on the bottom there. Or even click the second image there. I don't know why I'm clicking. Like none of that look like it's on wheels, but they're on grass.
yeah, it seems
And
like
the
design.
Gatling feature, the reason why you have the Gatling thing, right? A chain gun, is because you can shoot out a lot of rounds at once, which you wouldn't have to do with a t-shirt gun because you want to spread out where they're ending up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just like the idea that they're doing stress balls, just fucking pelting kids. But here's the answer to your question though. If you're shooting it into the same crowd, it's a crowd of people, they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna be climbing over each other, punching each other in the head.
Yeah, but what
Trying
I'm
to get
saying
one?
is like I want two of them, poof, 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 and then I can spread it out. You're getting up here on the top, you're getting on the top, you're getting on the bottom.
Here's the thing, Big Kev.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of Funny Life 4. Get 2 Gatling guns, 1 stress balls, 1 t-shirts, little Kind of Funny faces on the stress balls. You know what I mean?
Shooting in the crowd of kids. I get it.
Yeah, two different sides of the stage, and then we'll make up some device to make it spin, and then we're just cranking these into the audience.
Yeah, like a big lazy Susan, lazy.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
what
like
do
a
they call
lazy Susan. Yeah, lazy Susan.
Just put me on there. All right, you put me over.
See if they'll buy that one. $10,000 worth of Gatling guns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Tech Fever. It's been a long one. It's been a late one, but thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. You can always watch this show if you're listening to it and you want to say, "Hey, what's Kevin doing?" You know what I mean? What's he doing? Why is he muting the mic? Is he farting? We'll find out. You can watch that. You can check that out over on you. What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I sound like a robot.
Oh my god! You can watch that over on youtube.com/play everything. You can listen to us on all podcast services. If you are on the go, you can follow Kevin over at Kind of Funny Kevin on Twitter, and you can follow his show. Fucking.
I don't know if I can call it my show anymore. To be honest,
Screencast.
Yeah.
Over on youtube.com/kind of funny. You can catch that sometime during the week. This week it's. No, you muted yourself. Oh, that's not good. Well, sometimes Thursdays, sometimes Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays. Sometimes not at all. You know what I mean? Real consistent schedule over there with Screencast.
It's tomorrow. We will be talking about Bill and Ted's Face the Music. It's a movie that just came out.
Yeah, look forward to that. That sounds real interesting.
Honestly, it's not bad. And I don't like the tone in which you said that. It makes me feel like you don't think it's very interesting.
I'm just kidding, Kevin. I love you. You can follow me at Cheeks_Junior and all my work that I do over here at youtube.com/play everything. And until next time, Kevin.
We have the fever. Please get us help.